When I first saw this Rappu 4K webcam, I was pretty sure that they had just added 4K for marketing because it comes at a rather modest price for a webcam these days, but after testing it out, I really think that this is one of the best quality webcams that I have used. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and this Rappu C500 costs around 7500 rupees in India, which is around $100 US, so let's check out how good this is. Inside the box, you will get a manual, a long USB Type-C cable and the camera itself. The Rappu C500 looks pretty sleek with its wide frame that also has two microphones built in, and it also feels solidly built. At the back, we only have a USB Type-C port, which is nice to see. The stand attached to it also has a decent weight in it, and it can be bent and adjusted in many angles, so this can be easily placed on top of your monitor and it will stay there. At bottom, we also have a metal 1/4 inch thread which will allow you to easily attach this to a tripod, and you can also use a mini tripod for easy placement. You can also just place the camera on its stand by itself, and in this position its height and angle can also be adjusted. This is what the lens at the center looks like, and it also comes with a privacy cover that you can use on it, and this also opens like a door, so it's very easy to use this, and this will also protect the lens from any dust or other particles. The camera also has a white LED on its left which will light up to let you know whenever the camera is in use. So now let's check out what the video quality on this webcam looks like, and currently we are shooting with a 4K camera and lens combo that costs around 2 lakh rupees, which is around $2700 US. So let's see what the difference in quality is. And now we are recording with the webcam and this is what it looks like. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. The C500 also has dual microphones and we are currently also recording the audio from it instead of my personal mic. It is raining outside and people are also playing loud music. Really cannot do anything about that. But overall I think that the audio quality of this webcam is also really good. I personally think that it looks really great for a webcam in general, and for the price it looks really amazing. It has a wide 80-degree lens on it, so it offers a really wide field of view, so you can keep it close to you and it will still cover everything. This is also really great for the auto framing feature in NVIDIA Broadcast because you can enable it and then the image will be zoomed in, but then you can also move around the frame and you will still be in the frame. The distortion in the center is also very well controlled, so your face isn't going to look weird. The great thing about webcam reviews is that you can easily see the quality of the webcam, so you can check out the video quality of this on a big screen and then you can also watch some other webcam review and see how it compares. I checked out the quality of similarly priced webcams from Logitech, and the C500 is definitely offering much crispier image than those, even if it may not offer motion that is as smooth, which we will talk about soon. The auto white balance correction works really well, and I am really liking the skin tones that we are getting on this because that is something that webcams often don't get right. One thing to keep in mind is that the exposure correction on this camera is done by analyzing the overall frame. So if you have a bright light source behind you or you have a bright white wall behind you, then the camera may underexpose your face, which is not going to look great. But to solve this issue, you can use any webcam software that allows for controlling the exposure manually. So I personally used NVIDIA Broadcast, which has a setting that lets you control the exposure manually. And now we are recording in OBS and this is what that looks like. Another thing that I noticed about this is that on the product page it says that the camera has autofocus, but as you can see in my tests, the camera doesn't seem to have any autofocus. But still the aperture value on this webcam is so high that everything in frame seems to be in focus, so that is not an issue for me. Do give this video a thumbs up if you are liking it so far, and you can also subscribe with bell so you don't miss out on future videos. The camera does offer up to 4K resolution, but it offers it at 25 FPS while the competing cameras offer 30 FPS. This isn't an issue in my opinion as movies are shot at 24 FPS. However, even at 1080p or 720p resolution, this is going to still offer 25 FPS, so just keep that in mind. I did check out Logitech's offering that offers 60 FPS at 720p, but the quality on that camera was really bad compared to this. Most of the webcams will need a lot of light to perform their best, and that is also the case with this. Currently we are shooting with my Godox UL150 at 80% and this is what that looks like. Now we are at 50% and this is what that looks like. Now we are further reducing the brightness and we are at 25%. Now I am just shooting with my tube light on, and this is what that looks like. Another minor negative is that even though the frame rate is 25, if you crank up the exposure compensation, it is not going to feel as smooth. So overall, in terms of raw video quality, I am really impressed with this webcam. The 4K label on it isn't just for marketing, but it does deliver an image quality that is significantly sharper than other Full HD cameras that I have looked at. For some people, 7500 rupees may not be very budget, but webcams are still selling for higher prices than usual, and you can do your own research on that. The Logitech's 4K offering comes for more than twice its price, so you can also check out the quality of that and compare it to this. The only negatives with this webcam are that it doesn't come with any software, which might be an issue for some people because some other webcams do come with software. But again, most of the times the bundled software don't do much, and there are free alternatives that you can use like Nvidia Broadcast. So I'll have links to buy this in the video description. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you disliked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.